Let's see how we're going to do it here. And they're going to hand it to Walters, and number 73 beats him in the backfield again.
Good play by King Peterson.
And there you go. There's some senior leadership stepping up, because that's 2 plays in a row.
Somebody said something to him. Akeem's been a stalwart for us for the last 2 years.
I was looking for Anthony Madison, and they've moved him. He's been on the line all night long. I've been wondering why he hadn't been on defense, but he's been down on the line. That's a new position for him.
And we're talking about a lineman that weighs about $160.
They've walked Trey Stewart up on the outside.
There we go with that
number 21. And Wesley Cawthorn on a tackle and no gain on the play. And a big third down stop, 5:07 and ticking. And let's see what Jeff Davis will do here, because it's 4th and 10. They're bringing out their punting unit, it looks like. And now big stop there as Trey Stewart will be back to receive the punt for the Raiders. Wesley Cawthorn in on that big tackle. But Akeem Peterson come up big with 2 back-to-back losses. Tackles for losses for the Raiders. And we've accounted for all of them. And number 7 is their punter and also their quarterback.
We got Trey Stewart back in the back. I have all ideas we're not setting up for a return, but you never know.
And they're going to snap it, and they're going to kick it. We almost got to it, and it's sideways. Get out of the way, Peter, as they say. Get out of the way. It almost hit one of our guys in the back, which is just our luck. However, we get a break there, and 4:19 left in the third quarter, 16-13. We get the ball back for the 3rd time this half.
And we're ready to roll it, and they're ready to roll it, so even change of possession is running fast. 16-13, it's been everything that we thought it was going to be. It's a war.
Always goes down to the wire with these 2 teams, which drives me nuts. But it's okay. It's good football. Aubrey Carter stays in at quarterback, K.J. Brown in the backfield. Aubrey's going to take it. He's going to roll to his right and throw it to Washington, who makes a move, spins out of bounds. But after a catch of about 7 or 6 yards.
Yep.
And we'll take what they give us.
Yeah, we've got to do that little dinky-dunky stuff that I like, it's what we call it, and just running 5 yards down the field and turn around. But 5 yards is 5 yards. And we've got to do that to be able to keep the middle open.
And they're going to take it this time, and Aubrey's going to pull it. He's got some room and a 1st down for the Raiders.
Very close. I don't know where they're going to mark it. Very close. It looks like this side judge may have given it to us.
Wow,
yes,
he
1st
gave
down.
us an extra yard.
Yeah.
But that's why you have these 2 side judges. The other guy was going to mark us short. This guy marks us across, and we hustle to the line. We stay in our ace package. We've stayed in that. We're spreading them out, trying to get in that middle, but they got some big old guys down there. They're going to pull it this time, and number 44 and number 22 stops him for a loss in the play.
Aubrey should have handed that one. Aubrey should have handed that one that time.
He's probably about 75% on his reads for tonight. That was one that probably should have went. Very hard, very, very tough. Jeff Davis is big and strong, and we're fast.
Yeah.
K.J. Brown's played a lot. Xavier Hayes is in the slot, and they're going to send him in motion across the 50-yard line, and we take it. Jumped a little early. We throw it down the seam, and this time it's complete to Brody Fitchett. And we got away with one there.
Sure did. KJ moved, and the umpire didn't call it.
But it's okay. Good protection by Aubrey. Good job by KJ picking up that outside linebacker. What they're doing is they're spying Mr. Carter with that linebacker. They're 2 linebackers. I wouldn't say it's spying. It's actually the key. They're going to double team Inacio here. And I hope Aubrey's seen it. He didn't, but he pulls it down and runs it, and he's scrambling, makes a move or 2.
Hold on to the ball. Good job. Way to tuck it,
Aubrey. Got a gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Good play by our quarterback. That's what you got to do. He actually had Xavier breaking up late. Did you see that?
Yes, he had some people in the backfield. He did a good job of. He probably could have stepped up in the pocket and hit Xavier. However, for some reason, somebody has told him to run the ball because he has done that tonight.
And right when the collision was about to happen, he rolled that ball back up underneath his belly.
He's going to take the snap and hand it to K.J. Brown, who's up the middle, breaks a tackle, and that's why it's important to hand him the ball. Crosses.
And our coaches are very, 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 very upset.
And we've got a player down, big number, I don't know, is that 84 or 34 for Jeff Davis?
34 is down for Jeff Davis, but also we've got our fullback, K.J. Brown, that they just bent over double when they had him stood up, and he's hurt.
And Coach Kofer is giving him an earful.
He is hot. He's giving this referee crew, he's giving them a whatsoever. I'm telling you, he's giving it to them.
That's right, and so we're going to take a break as we've got 2 players down from both teams. We've already lost 2 of them tonight. We don't need a third player to go down. You're listening to 93.5 The Eagle.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett Bennett and Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Down to our Eyes on the Field, brought to you by Family Vision Care. Shane's going to give us a little run through of that injury.
Yeah, what happened, guys, is he was down, both knees on the ground. The referees didn't blow the whistle, and Coach Kofer was a little aggravated at them. I say a little bit aggravated. He was a lot aggravated, not for them not blowing the whistle. He got twisted backwards, and that's where the injury came in. But the good sign is he's walking off right now.
He's starting to run off. He's a tough little customer.
K.J. Brown, do you remember the night he grew up on our field? He was a young man and come in, and out of nowhere he just laid the wood to a guy. We looked down at our roster. You and
Trying
Lance
to find him.
looked down at our roster and look, and ever since then he's been making plays like that. And that brings in our 4th fullback, Wesley Cothran, who could be a first string for a lot of teams. And we're going to take it. We're going to hand it to Wesley.
There he goes,
he's got a
wide
hole,
open,
and
turning,
he spins
spinning,
and runs
down to the 5. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling in the frozen tundra.
And that's going to be a first down.
Yes,
First and goal for the Raiders. And we're under 2 minutes here in the third quarter. And 16-13 your Raiders, and we've got a chance, and I keep saying and, to score. Nacio Washington all by himself, one-on-one. This guy, they're going to tighten down, and Aubrey's going to pull it, but he's
a good play by
hit
Aubrey.
hard. They hit our fullback in the backfield. Aubrey pulled it out of his belly and made something out of nothing and got a yard. Ball's on the 3.
It's going to be tough sledding right down here. We need the sprint option or something. We need to get it out wide.
Good opportunity to roll Aubrey. And if we can set the corner, he can walk in untouched or dump it to one of our wide receivers. Done a good job this year of throwing the ball around.
We've got a great fade over here to Nacio.
And he does it again, and he's dropped. And there's a ball. It's a fumble on the play, and Jeff Davis gets it. They met us in the backfield, and their stud and their go-to guy, Garrett Walters, recovers the football. And a crucial turnover by Jeff Davis.